Good afternoon. My name is Nick Pye. The context of my research is global sport. Now, this is an industry that's been called one of the fastest growing components of the world economy. And one of the manifestations of that growth has been the rise in what's been called sports cities. That is the focus of this research. Now, the term has been applied to a diverse number of cities: Doha, Dubai, Singapore, Manchester, Melbourne, Sheffield, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Tunis, the list goes on. What these cities share in common is that the measurement of their sports city concepts has largely been economic. What I call, if you like, the if you build it, they will come approach. This research looks at sports cities not from an economic perspective, but from a social one. The if you build it, how will it affect those already here type of approach. The researchers have identified a number of gaps. Firstly, there's very few people looking at this field of research. Secondly, those who are looking at the economic context rather than the social. And thirdly, no one is using the conceptual framework that this research is using. The research looks at two cities, Manchester and Melbourne. Manchester typified by post-industrial dereliction, high unemployment, but this is a city that's turned itself around using sport. It also looks at Melbourne, a city that's been voted not once, but 6 times in a row as the world's best sports city by the popular media. The conceptual framework for this research is its point of difference. It combines two fields: the field of urban planning, using the work of people like Richard Florida, Jan Gehl, Jane Jacobs, but it also combines using the field of sports sociology, the benefits of sport, if you like, using the work of Fred Coulter. The research is qualitative, it's constructivist. The research also looked at 147 documents, producing 6,800 pages of data, 3 trips to each of the two cities. It also produced 57 interviews and 1,684 pages of transcripts. The research is detailed and it is contemporary. Let me conclude by saying this. The World Health Organization has recently stated that 60% of the world population will shortly live in cities by the year 2030. Clearly, what cities say and what cities do is hugely important. This research adds a jigsaw piece to what is a hugely contemporary issue: better understanding the cities in which we live. Thanks for listening.